Hey guys, before we get started today, just wanted to let you know that the easiest way to support the channel is just by hitting the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe as long as you enjoy the content. We do have a new video up on the gaming channel of me and Jeeves playing a horror game where you play as a serial killer. And you serially kill people. And then subsequently feed them to a massive hole in your closet.
With teeth.
Yeah, it's got teeth. And it's big. And it pulsates, and it's gross looking.
And there's meat all around it.
Yeah, it's made of meat. And if you have trypophobia, then you'll be scared. Is there anything else?
Maybe not for younger audiences, you think?
Definitely for younger audience. I'm just kidding.
No, shut up.
No, it's well,
Your discretion is advised.
Yeah, it's a horror game, so you know, blood and serial killing is going to take place. And it's pretty disturbing. Oh yeah, click in the top right or in the description. There will be a link to that video. Highly recommend checking it out. Papa Combo is an amazing game developer. All right, enough of that. Enjoy whatever the hell future Shrady has planned for today. Ba-bam, ba-bam, bam, bam, bam. What are you going to do? Weather ball? Dude. Like I said, this is not even an XL Chansey, but it's so stupidly thick. It's just, yeah. Dazzling Gleam, don't care. He's got two. He goes for the return BM, and time's up. You see the guy? He lost. He lost. He went for the BM and lost. That's something I would do. Team, interesting. All right, there we go. We get Hyper Beam again, and we get Dig again. Okay, very nice. Thanks for that. Let this go. It's an earthquake. Barely does anything. Okay, they lagged, and now Hyper Beam time. Or the Diggersby. I mean, I guess this makes sense. In comes the triple boosted Brave Bird. Yes. Buy the merch. Buy merch. Are you sold yet? You want to buy this merch? Now it looks like I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but the other way around, it just looks like I'm a demented demon for some reason. I don't know. I hate the way I look. But I'm also very handsome, as you can tell. Alright, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is boop, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at some more Great League battles. And yes, I know the Kanto Cup is coming today, and usually when a new cup comes around, Shrady's on top of his game, and he's like, here's 3 strong teams for whatever fucking cup Niantic decided to put out today. Nah, I'm not doing that this time, because Kanto Cup is like, it's stale. I've played it too many times at this point. It's not like it's a bad cup. It's probably one of Niantic's best cups that they put out, so I understand why they're doing it so much. But look, if you guys want to go and check out like some good teams for Kanto Cup, I will put some links in the description to videos I have already done. Oh yes, and Jeeves is planning on coming back. She's going to be posting some videos for the Kanto Cup, so definitely go and check it out. Link in the description to her channel, probably one in the top right as well. If you don't know who Jeeves is, if you haven't been around for very long, Jeeves is my fiance, and she used to do Pokemon Go videos and stopped a while ago, but she'll be back. The one last thing I have to say before we get into today's video is in the Kanto Cup, it is unranked. Elo is not in effect. You do not have an MMR. You are literally just battling for fun. So don't go sweaty, go spicy. 100%, 1000% go spicy. The last time we had this Kanto Cup, it was unranked as well. And I said the same thing. I was like, go spicy, you know? And then I go into battle and it's a bunch of Hypnos, Alolan Marowaks, and Wigglytuffs.
Bunch of sweats for no reason.
I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in the people who are running those teams. I understand winning is fun, but come on, dude. Use a Magneton or a Kanto Raichu or Hitmonchan or something like that. Don't... Alright, I'm done complaining. Let's take a look at the featured Pokemons. It's the Thick Squad. It's a bunch of thick things. I would say thick boys, but I think Chansey's permanently female. I don't even think there is a such thing as a male Chansey. Either way, bunch of thick things. I decided to build a team just to be annoying. This team I've been using is not effective, but it is fun. It's almost a timeout strategy, but I need like Bubble Beam or something like that in order to make it a complete timeout strategy. So as you can see here, all of these Pokemon require XL candies. The Chansey I used is not XL, and the Wobbuffet I used is not XL. They're both level 40. But it is definitely a fun team to run. So let's take a look at the like permanent team. I don't know, it's not the permanent team. I was replacing Lickitung with Chansey in some of the battles just to further be a dickhead. But yeah. It's set up like most of my teams are. Pokemon in the lead that resist fighting and 2 Pokemon in the back that are weak to fighting, using one of those Pokemon to bait out their fighter. So let's take a look at the team. We've got Wobbuffet in the lead with Counter, Return, and Mirror Coat. Lickitung is a safe switch with Lick, Body Slam, and Power Whip. And then we've got Diggersby in the back with Mud, Sahat, Fury, Punch, and Hyper BM. So, by the way, I've been trying to TM Earthquake onto my Diggersby. I literally had 1 charge TM left, and instead of getting Earthquake, I got Dig, and then I did a raid, and I got 2 charge TMs, and then I TM'd it, and it went back to Hyper Beam, and then TM'd it again, and it went back to Dig, and today I got another charge TM, and I TM'd it, and it went back to Hyper Beam. So, it's not in the cards for me to have Earthquake on my Diggersby anymore. It's permanently Hyper Beam. I don't know why. Ask Niantic why there's not a simpler system for changing moves on your Pokemon. Alright, so in this first battle here, I am using Chansey. Yes. The egg. The egg. Oh yeah, and the Chansey's not a hundo, it's a 96%. So let's see how this goes. Wobbuffet into Medicham. Okay, this is where we want to see the fighter. Let's see if he stays in. Obviously, we're going to be resisting the fighting, but so are they. But they will take neutral damage from Mirror Coat as well as Return. But does it do much? No. And if they're running Ice Punch, then this is not as good. So you're going to see here, I'm going to go for the Return. I'm assuming Return is more energy efficient because Mirror Coat is an absolute dog shit move. It's very bad. Even though it gets stabbed, it's just very, very bad. It takes a very long time to get to and barely does anything. Alright, so they come in with a... They got sick of that. They got bored. They got bored of that matchup, so they switched into their Ninetales. Honestly, that happens a lot. Happens a lot with these Pokemon, especially Chansey. Now I'm going to be switching into the Chansey here to catch whatever this thing throws at me. What are you going to do? Weather Ball? Dude. Like I said, this is not even an XL Chansey, but it's so stupidly thick. It's just... Yeah, Dazzling Gleam, don't care. Literally don't care. We're pounding away here. Oh yeah, and it's running Pound and Dazzling Gleam. Like I said, it didn't have any charge jams. I'd like to run Psychic on it, but it didn't have any charge jams, so we're going with Dazzling Gleam. He comes back in with the Medicham. He's doing super effective damage and taking neutral, but if we land the Dazzling Gleam, it hits for super effective damage, and Dazzling Gleam's a pretty crazy move. It looks like I was actually running Zen Headbutt in this first set, but I eventually TM'd it to Pound. I get a shield. Okay, that's unfortunate. We're coming back in with the Wobbuffet here, because our switch timers were a bit off kilter there. Ice Punch coming through, no big dealio, you know. This one's not looking too great though. If he shields, I don't even expect him to shield. Probably should have gone for the Return there. Yeah, I definitely should have gone for the Return. I'm going to go down to an Ice Punch. I just let it go, I guess. Alright, that's fine. And then I have to come in with the Diggersby, and then he's going to start shielding. Guarantee it. He's going to use both of his shields when he sees that. Oh, he switched! He switched without looking. He comes in with a Wigglytuff. I expect him to shield this for sure, because he's going to just double shield the Wigglytuff and hope to charm down everything. So there you go. Getting the shield with the Fire Punch. In comes the Hyper Beam. Bibbidi bibbidi boobidi bibbidi bobbidi boobidi bibbidi bibbidi. That's the bubble hitting noises. Bam! Take that Wigglytuff. And then I'm able to Mud Shot down. In comes the Medicham. In comes the Fire Punch. I'm going to win with 2 shields still up. Is there there's still another Pokemon, isn't there? Yep. Okay, I still can win this. I can still win this. Come on, man. You should have gone for the farm down so I could have won with 2 shields. You stupid. How dare you not let me? The timer's about to go off as well. I sped these battles up by 1.75. Probably should have sped them up by 2 times, though, to be honest. But that's okay. Able to take that win with the Thick Egg as the safe switch. Alright. If you went up against me and I was using this team... and you lost, I'm very sorry. That was probably a huge pain in the ass to lose. And it takes that long to lose. Okay, picking up a negative lead here. We're taking super effective damage from the dark type moves. I'm going to be trying to catch a foul play on my Chansey. But he holds on to his energy. Very, very smart. In comes a Medicham. And yeah, you're going to see here, I think Zen Headbutt's actually better for energy generation because it takes me 9.5 years to get to this Dazzling Gleam. Like I said, these are sped up by 1.75, so he's going to get to 3 power punches before I can get to 1 Dazzling Gleam. And okay, I actually get there before his third power-up punch. Very good. Okay, in comes a Dazzling Gleam. He shields. Gosh darn it. Golly gee, gosh dang. Alright, he's looking to farm up some energy. I'm going to let this come through, but he is definitely going to be farming me down. This power punch is not going to KO. He is 4 times boosted, 3 times boosted. He is boosted as all hell, is what I'm trying to say. In comes the Wobbuffet. At least we can resist all the moves here. He's probably running Psychic. Never mind. He's got... Who runs Power Punch and Ice Punch? And why? Why would you do that? Why? Alright, we're going for the return here. This doesn't do that much, but we got to get some damage off. And he double shields. How do you know what I have in the back? How? I don't understand this. Alright, I have to start shielding. Ugh. Alright, fine. Don't shield it, stupid Shraydee. You're such an idiot. Okay, definitely have to shield this next one. Shield it, please. And he might try to catch a return on a freaking Bastiodon or something like that. No, he comes in with a Ferrothorn. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. We can come in with the Diggersby here. And we are going to take super effective damage from the grass type attacks, but we're going to do double super effective with the fire punch. So I'm over farming. We're getting a little bit of lag, so I'm not able to get my move off, but that's okay. I was going to have to shield regardless because it takes 2 fire punches to take him out. That was a CMP tie, which is fine. Now I'm going to be farming up a little bit past the... It smells like burning in here. Are you okay back there?
Yeah, sorry. I just tried to use a piece of paper to light my candle.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure that...
Water, don't worry.
Just making sure the house wasn't catching on fire. Okay. So the Medicham comes back in, and I'm not able to get to a Hyper Beam here for sure. So I'm going to throw the Fire Punch, go into my Wobbuffet, throw the return. Please KO. Please take out the Medicham. You need to go down. There he goes. Okay, and the Man Buzz is still alive. Totally forgot about that thing. So, yeah. That's one thing, like I said in past videos, my memory is very, very bad. So sometimes with battles that go on for a long time like this, I'm like, I'm about to win, and then I forget that there was an entire third Pokemon that I haven't even done any damage to. So... That's what happened there. Okay, this time I'm going to switch it back to Lickitung. This actually makes a much more solid team. I think if my Chansey was XL, then it would work a lot better. But also, couldn't hurt to have a second move on there. Dazzling Gleam has a very high energy cost. So I pick up a lead against a Talonflame, and I should have switched out right away. The best way to play this is switch out right away and throw your Body Slam as they get to the Brave Bird. It'll force a CMP tie. Alright, so they come in with the Galvantula. Unfortunately, they're probably going to farm me down here. So I'm going to go for this Body Slam. I get the shield, which is fine. I should be able to get to a second one since they're going to farm me down. Going for this next Body Slam doesn't really do that much. I mean, even though it's a Galvantula, but it does enough. Alright, so he's definitely farming me down. I have to come in with the Diggersby here. I mean, I could come in with a Wobbuffet. What do you think, Shraydee? What do you think? Coming in with the Wobbuffet. Let's see how much a super effective lunge does to Wobbuffet. Level 40. Wobbuffet with not even great IVs. Not very much, apparently. And we get some lag. Gonna let this next one come through. And then I think I switch into the Diggersby because I do expect him to come back in with the Talonflame. But instead, he comes in with the Swampert. So very, very bad. Not great. Very, very bad. So we're going to tank this Hydro Cannon. We can tank 1, but not 2. Going for the Hyper Beam, hoping that he doesn't shield since he's down on shields. Don't shield this, dude. Please don't shield it. Okay, he doesn't shield. That gives us a slight chance. Just a tiny chance. I have to double shield this and farm down. I think that's my play. I think maybe catching the second one. Okay, I'm able to farm down. That's huge. Alright, what are you coming back in with? Come back in with the Talonflame. He knows I have Hyper Beam, though, so that's not going to work. Alright, so Talonflame comes in. I am going to bait because he knows I have Hyper Beam, so he probably will shield this. And he doesn't. He calls it. What a huge Chad. This man has balls of steel. Even though it's a woman, I just noticed that the avatar is a woman. But she's got balls of steel. Look at them big-ass balls she's got over there. I'm going straight Fire Punch. I have no idea why. What am I doing? I'm getting farmed down. Coming in with a Wobbuffet. Gonna die instantly. I did get a shield with one of those, apparently. I wasn't paying attention. Was talking about some lady with huge balls. Alright, so they're gonna go for another Fire Punch here. I could have got the mirror code off, but I thought I was going to be able to get to a return. But instead, the massive bald lady takes me out with the Talonflame. Talonflame is very good against this team, if you can't tell. I have a lot of trouble with Talonflame. The one good thing about going up against a Talonflame, though, is if you know your opponent has a Talonflame, it's good to save your shields for the end game. And I can do that with this team. Definitely can do that. Alright, so I picked up a positive lead, and the opponent comes in with a Galarian Stunfisk, which is, by the way, still a negative matchup for Galarian Stunfisk against Wobbuffet, because counter hits were super effective. I'm going to be coming in with my Diggersby here, because my Diggersby has the worst matchup against Medicham and the best matchup against Galarian Stunfisk. I don't have Earthquake, so I'm going to be going for the Fire Punch. I actually get a shield, which is massive. I can actually tank 2 Earthquakes here, so and if he baits, he's going to feel like a fool. Okay, going for the Earthquake, very nice. And if he double shields, then He might double shield, which is fine, because I get both shields very early. And I'm going to be able to get to a Fire Punch here to do a little bit of chip damage. And he will be able to take me out with a Rock Slide here, I believe. Don't switch out, Shrady. Okay, I actually get to the second Fire Punch, which actually is probably not good, because it's going to leave me less farm on my Wobbuffet. Yeah, and he's farming me all the way down, which is El No Goodio, which is definitely a real Spanish term. Alright, Earthquake coming through, that barely does anything. They have a Bastion on. This is an amazing matchup, by the way, for Wobbuffet. The one problem is all of my moves barely do anything to... I have to go for Mirror Coat. I'm missing Bubbles somehow. I'm usually good at that one. But the counters are, again, hitting for double super effective damage, so this is a good matchup. I will shield this Stone Edge here because I need to beat the Bastion, basically. My Lickitung won't do that well up against Bastion. But yeah, the Mirror Coats do basically nothing. Return is double resisted, so... but yeah, I should be over farming here. Maybe catching a Stone Edge. Okay, I catch the Stone Edge on the Lickitung. I fully expect that Medicham to come back out. The reason I did this is because my Lickitung actually does halfway decent up against Medicham because it's doing super effective damage with the Licks. And we can do a bit of chip damage here with the Body Slam. He's going for a Power Punch, which is actually better for me. If he went for an Ice Punch, he would get... I don't know, it's about the same actually. So Lick coming through, or Body Slam coming through, so we get the Medicham pretty low, and now we can go for a Return, which unfortunately does not KO. But we do need to take out this Medicham because the timer's probably coming up soon. Okay, we still have a shield, and we should be able to counter down the Bastion. Could go for a Miracle, but what's the point, you know what I mean? Alright, so able to counter down with the Wobbuffet. Honestly, I was very surprised in some of these battles about how Wobbuffet performed, mainly because it's not XL. It just has an amazing stat product. Like, because at level 50, a Hundo at level 50 is only like 1100 CP. But it still does very well. It's crazy. Alright, so Pelipper comes in. This time we're going to be switching into the Lickitung. This is a pretty good matchup for Lickitung here, especially if they bait the Weather Ball. Because we don't have to shield the Weather Ball or the Hurricane. Probably should shield the Hurricane though, because they can actually win this matchup if they land it. But that's fine. We're going to be going straight Body Slam, getting the shields. Perfect. And if he goes for a Weather Ball here, it does not KO. But unfortunately, I don't think a Body Slam KOs either. I shield it. Rookie mistake, probably. Rookie mistake, indeed. Going for the next Body Slam. Give me the shield. Yeah, okay, good. Gets the shield. Now we can just pretty much go down right here. Could shield this. Do I double shield? Double shield. Okay, oh, you know what? I bet I'm calling that there's a Venusaur in the back. Just realized this is that FB Stick. FB Stick? Yeah, FB Stick's team, probably, with the Galarian Stunfisk. So I come in with the Wobbuffet to bait out the Venusaur. You see that? Pro plays. Pro plays. I wanted to bait out that Venusaur because my Wobbuffet actually does pretty good up against Venusaur. And obviously my Diggersby is going to beat the Galarian Stunfisk very hard. So let's see how much a Frenzy Plant does. An amazing community dam move that just barely tickles. Just tickles a little bit. Unfortunately, these super effective Mirror Coats are also just very much tickling the Venusaur here. And our counters are resisted. When I first tried Wobbuffet, by the way, I tried it with Charm. It's use counter. Definitely use counter. Okay, so he is probably looking to farm up, but he's not going to be able to farm me down. I try to catch on my Lickitung, but he throws anyway because those Licks were about to take him out. Very fine with that. Really needed him to throw his energy there because I can't tank it on the Diggersby. He does not have enough for another one, so I'm going to come in and farm down with the the neutral mud shots there, and he gives up, which is very unfortunate because I was going to Hyper Beam him. Every time I've had the opportunity to Hyper Beam a Galarian Stunfisk, they quit out because they're like, oh, he's probably got Earthquake. This one's over. Let me Hyper Beam you. All right, I'm going to speed these up. We're going to get through 3 sets here, so I'm going to speed these up to ×2 instead of times 1.75. All right, into the next set. All right, against a Serperior. Again, very neutral matchup, so this is fine. Serperior is going to do pretty well up against Diggersby, so I kind of need to take this thing out. He goes for the Leaf Tornado, and I switch. Probably should have stayed in since he went for the Leaf Tornado and he didn't get the debuff, but that's fine. We're going to come in with the Lickitung, hoping to bait out some sort of fighter, but he's staying in, which is not great for me. And he shields the Body Slam. That's a tell that something in the back doesn't want to see this Lickitung. Please shield this. It's probably a Leaf Tornado. You probably shouldn't have shielded that, and I get the attack debuff. Stupid Leaf Tornado. I hate Leaf Tornado, Octazooka, Acid Spray. These are moves that should be banned. Ban them. Alright, go for the Leaf Tornado again. Okay, now he goes for the freaking... Screw you, Serperior, with your stupid plaid shirt. Alright, coming back in with the Wobbuffet here. We've got a ton of energy. I go for the Mirror Coat. This is not going to KO, which is probably a dumb move. Should have gone for the return, because now he's going to get to a probably Leaf Tornado. If he gets the debuff on this, like, what are you really accomplishing by debuffing Wobbuffet? You think Wobbuffet is going to hit very hard? Okay, he comes in with an Alolan Marowaka, and I'm going to go for the Mirror Coat. Not sure why I did that. And then I tried to catch on my Diggersby, but instead I catch Alolan Marowak's hands. This is going to be a Fire Blast. I'm definitely going to shield that. It's a huge tell when he goes to 7 hexes, and he's staying in, which is horrible because I don't have Earthquake. Okay, I get the shield, and now he tries to catch an Earthquake on his Bastiodon, which, again, this is pretty bad because I don't have Earthquake. I need Earthquake. Someone tell Niantic to give me some charge TMs. Stat. I need them right now because this is not okay. I need to be able to one-shot Bastiodon. I need to be able to one-shot Alolan Marowak. I need to switch out here. I need to go into my my Wobbuffet. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now I'm going into the Wobbuffet here, and I will go down to a Stone Edge after he gets to it, most likely because the Smackdowns are going to add up. We're going for the Mirror Coat just to do a little bit of chip damage here, and there it is. Okay, this leaves the Bastiodon in perfect farming range, so we are going to... yeah, don't hit any bubbles on this because we need to farm down with our the dude. Okay, he doesn't. Yeah, I guess I was stupid to undercharge that. So now we're gonna feel the taste of a Fire Blast, and it does not KO. And time's up. Damn it! Come on, man. Give me the win. He had 2 Pokemon alive, and I did not. There you go. Now you get to see me wasting my charge TMs. Now I've got Dig on it. Oh wow, Dig. Dig sucks. Dig is terrible. It takes as much energy as an Earthquake does and does so much less damage. Alright, picking up this is fine, I guess. Like I said, we can do super effective damage here with the Mirror Coat. But honestly, like, again, with an ABB team, losing the lead is probably, like, your best chance. Alright, so they do a very nice catch. No idea how they knew how to catch that on a Sableye. That's double resisted. I come in with my Diggersby. The reason I come in with Diggersby and not Lickitung is because Lickitung has a better matchup against Venusaur. Even though we do super effective with the Fire Punch, the Fire Punches don't do that much. Alright, so we go for the Dig, and he shields it, so we don't even get to see how much it does. We are going to be double resisting these the Shadow Claws, so that's one good thing. And now I can survive another Foul Play, but then he'll farm me down. Yeah, so I'm going to shield this and force him to... Okay, he tries to catch on his Medicham, but instead he catches my hands. I don't know why I keep saying that, and I don't know why I'm throwing the Fire Punch here. Alright, so he gives up Switch to reveal that he has a Medicham. So this is fine. Now that we have the fighter out in the open here, we can do a little bit of damage here with our Wobbuffet. And if he shields this, like, it always surprises me when people shield against a Wobbuffet. It just, you know what I mean? Like, why? Alright, so we're going to let this come through. Unfortunately, we might be in farm down range. No, it'll take him a while. He's going to have to throw. Okay, so he's going to throw, which is good for me. And now I'm going to come in with my Lickitung and look to farm down with some Licks. We can tank a Psychic as well as an Ice Punch. So let's see if he even gets to a Psychic. Is this a Psychic? Were you counting Shrady? Okay, he was counting. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. So Venusaur comes back in, and we're going to be chucking some Body Slams at this thing. It doesn't shield, unfortunately. We're going to have to shield this Frenzy Plant. Our Lickitung is our one key to winning this game. We might have to catch a Frenzy Plant. Actually, I'm pretty sure in order to win, we do have to catch a Frenzy Plant because he's going to beat us to the next charge move. He doesn't shield. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Sableye comes in, and now I have to catch a Foul Play. I go for the Body Slam, hoping to get the shield. Give me the shield! Okay, we get the shield. Now I'm coming in, getting for the... Oh! Oh! No! You know what? Respect. Respect. That was a huge catch. That was a massive catch. He decides to throw. Does this... No, he's probably got 2. He's got 2. He goes for the return BM, and time's up. You see the guy, he lost. He lost. He went for the BM and lost. That's something I would do. GG's, man. That was an awesome battle. My God. G to the G. Alright. Oh, that was great. That was good content. Okay, picking up a lead against the Talonflame. This time I decided to stay in, which again might be a mistake. We tanked the first Flame Charge, and now we go for the return. I don't know if staying in this is a good idea. Oh, now that I have Dig on my hyper... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, now that I have Dig on Diggersby, yeah, I probably have to stay in for a little bit longer here to do some damage with those counters as well as the return. We try to force a CMP tie, I think there. That's the goal, is to force a CMP tie when they throw the Brave Bird, but we threw it a little bit too soon there. We are going to shield this in case it is a Brave Bird, but it is just another Flame Charge. And he's coming in with a Shadow Shiftry. Okay, alright. I love Shadow Shiftry. One of my favorite Pokemon, actually. Or... one of my favorite Shadow Pokemon, I should say. So, yeah, he's doing the opposite of what we're doing. He's going for a Glass Cannon, and we're going for the thickest Pokemon possible. Alright, so we're going to let this Leaf Blade come through, and now we can come in with a Wobbuffet and look to farm down. And the counters are going to be hitting for super effective damage. We're also taking super effective damage from the Snarls. And if we want to keep Switch, then we probably need to shield that. Unfortunately, we are down on shields, and we don't have Hyper Beam on the Diggersby. And there's an Azumarill. This one's over. This is over. But hey, now you get to see how much a Dig does to an Azumarill. You think it does a lot, right? It takes as much energy as an Earthquake. No, it does like as much as 1.5 Fire Punches. Get out of here. We get pumped. He pumped us. Ow. Yeah. That one's over. You literally, there's nothing you can do there. Don't have Hyper Beam for the Talonflame, and your Dig nonsense isn't going to do anything. So pissed off that I have Dig on it. I mean, it's back to Hyper Beam now at least, but come on. Okay, so we pick up a lead against... I think you need to stay in that Victory Bell lead, because you can actually do super effective damage with the Mirror Coats. So instead, we are able to bait out their faux fighter, their counter user, which again, this is why Lickitung makes a really good safe spot, because a lot of the Pokemon who counter it also take super effective from Lick. There's a lot of Defense Deoxys and Medicham in the meta currently, so definitely... Yeah, you see there? If I shield once, I can flip switch. Okay, I decided to call it. I thought he had 2 Psycho Boosts, is why I didn't shield that. So now we can come back in with the Wobbuffet and look to farm down. He did have 2 charge moves though, so yeah, I guess that shield would have been useless. All right, so he actually gives up switch and comes in with the Shadow Vic, and I definitely have to shield this. Oh, come on, dude. Rookie mistake, past Shrady. Rookie mistake. I was trying to encourage him not to shield this Mirror Coat, but he's definitely going to shield this. Alright, but we will be able to get to a Fire Punch here before he gets to another charge move, which is really good, because this Fire Punch is going to be taking him out. We got rid of the most annoying Pokemon in existence, which is the Shadow Victory Bell. Yes, I know I used it for a team, and he probably has a Galarian Stunfisk in the back. GG's. Able to take that win with against a very glassy double grass team. Interesting. Alright, there we go. We get Hyper Beam again. And we get Dig again. Okay, very nice. Thanks for that. Alright. Fucking... Alright, going up against Batty Rye. Okie dokie. Picking up a positive lead here. Well, I mean, we're doing super effective damage, so it's kind of a positive lead. So we're going to be... Oh, look at that catch. This man also has freaking this lady over here has balls of steel. Huge cojones on this girl. Okay, so we're coming in with the Lickitung against this shiny Frostlass. I don't know why I said shiny like that. We're going to be building up some energy and going for the Power Whip before they get to their next Avalanche. Takes 6 Powder Snows to get to an Avalanche. So we go for the Power Whip. That takes him out. In comes a Shadow Machamp. And we're going to be going for the Body Slam here. So we are able to get the fighter out in the open. And they don't shield the Body Slam, which is actually very good for me because I need to get rid of this Machamp. So look at that catch. That return catch. Who knows how to count Wobbuffet's moves? Who knows how many counters it takes to get to a return? Huge call. And she's running Dynamic Punch. The spice is nice, as Boygos likes to say. Okay, so we're going to be resisting all those moves. Not sure why they have the Dynamic Punch. Interesting, though. We're going for the return, which does quite a bit of chip damage there. And now we can let this go. It's an Earthquake. Barely does anything. Okay, I really thought that was going to take us out. Alright, so he's probably going to go for the Fire Punch here, and this is not going to KO, so we switch out right away. And as you can see here, I've got 2 shields, she's got 2 shields, and we both, I have a lot more health. So, yeah, I can just go straight Fire Punch here. And, yeah, by the time, yeah, she knew it was over. But very nice catch, though. That was an amazing catch onto Frostlass. Double resisted return. Yeah, balls of steel. And look, if you're a lady, you can have balls, okay? Okay, I got one single battle here. Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, this will be the bonus battle. We're having a bonus battle in the middle of the video this time. Bonus! It's a bonus battle. Check it out, bonus battle. Alright, so this time we switch out right away. And we've got a Hyper Beam again. So there, you see what I did there? I went for the Body Slam when he got to his third Incinerate because now it's a CMP tie and now he's got a shield. You know what I'm saying? There you go. That's how you play it. Good job, Shraydee. You finally did something right. So there we go. And then we bait out an Altaria, which is fine. This is not the greatest matchup for Lickitung. You can win in the one shield, but Altaria doesn't have to spend a shield to win here. Whereas if we are not in the one shield, what am I talking about? If we spend one shield, they will spend 0 and still win. Is that what I'm trying to say? Something like that. Either way, we come back in with a Wobbuffet, which is kind of a questionable play here. Moonblast coming through. Okay, good thing we didn't get the debuff because we can barely do damage as it is. Okay, so alright, so we go for the Mirror Coat. That does not take him out. They come in with an Empoleon. Okie dokie. Should have gone for the return. What are you doing, past Shraydee? Go for the return. Oh boy. Okay, so we got to deal with that Talonflame later. But fortunately, we got the Empoleon out here because Empoleon's going to do very well up against my Diggersby. So I'm going to come in with a Lickitung here and force them to throw. Rookie mistake. We get farmed down. Oh no. What are you going to do, past Shraydee? All you have left is a ground type and you got to take out this water type. What do you do? Okay, at least we're doing super effective damage here with our mud shots, but look at those waterfalls chunking away. Baboosh. We're going for the Fire Punch. Okay. I really hope they don't shield this. They shield it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Did they lag? I think they lagged. They lagged. And now... Beam time. I don't know why I'm laughing like that, but that was funny. Alright. Hope you enjoyed that bonus battle. And now... into the last set. I just did these battles. So let's see how good my memory actually is, because I only did these like half an hour ago. Alright, picking up a lead against a Galarian Stunfisk. What a surprise. The stupid Bear Trap himself. We bait out, well, he comes in with the Meganium here, which is fine. We're going to be tanking this first Frenzy Plant, going for a return, and then switching into our Lickitung. The reason we're doing that is because we want to get some damage off here before we switch into the Lickitung to ensure switch advantage here, which... is debatable. I don't know if we actually needed switch advantage in this matchup here, but that's fine. We're going to come in with the Lickitung here and throw the Body Slam before he gets to his next Frenzy Plant. Takes 6 to get to a Frenzy Plant, so make sure you're counting those fast moves. He did shield, so I'm going to spend 1 shield as well. We should be able to get to another Body Slam before he gets to another one. But our switch timers were off kilter, so unfortunately he comes back in with the Galarian Stunfisk. So again, probably debatable on his end, because I'm just going to come in with the Wobbuffet here. Ooh, the switch timer did not come up in time, unfortunately. Almost caught that Rock Slide on my Wobbuffet, but well, I don't know why you went for Rock Slide there. Lickitung is a thick boy. You're going to have to go for better than that. Alright, so we come in with the Wobbuffet. We tank an Earthquake, NB Delio. We're going for the return here. This is a Rock Slide. Go ahead. Throw your pitiful Rock Slide. Wobbuffet, don't... Okay, Wobbuffet did care about that. What kind of IVs you got on this Galarian Stunfisk? 15 attacks, 0 defense, and 0 HP? What the hell? Okay, so we come in with the Diggersby here, and he is letting us farm him down. So there you go. Very good. Do we win this game? Probably not. Probably not. Depends on what's in the back. So we go for the Fire Punch against the Meganium. That takes him out. And there is a Talonflame in the back. We go for the Hyper Beam thinking this will probably KO, right? No, it does not KO. And now we threw our Lickitung out there too early. And so the Incinerate landed on the Lickitung. Instead of us catching the move, the Incinerate landed on the Lickitung and took it out. So honestly, that one was doable if I was able to catch properly, but I threw the Lickitung out there too early. So unfortunately, I am a rookie. That's why it says Shraydee YT Rookie right next to my name there. Alright, into the next battle. Picking up a lead against a Swampert. Not good. This is not really that great. Yeah, as you'll see here, the Hydro Cannon spam is real and also pretty much OP. I don't know, I say a lot of things are OP, but honestly, Hydro Cannon mixed with Mud Shot is probably the most OP thing in the game. So, hey. So by the time we finally get to a return, he gets to 2, what do you call them? Alright, so we are going to no-shield this. It is a Flame Charge, so we will survive that. And then we go for the Mirror Coat. Debatable. Could have saved that mirror coat for later, but I don't know. Probably wouldn't have done much to anything. Yeah, so Talonflame tank set, no big dealio. We come in with a Lickitung, and I am worried about the Brave Bird, so I'm going to shield this up. It is just another Flame Charge. This Talonflame is starting to boost itself to high heaven. We're going to throw this Body Slam right before he gets to the next Flame Charge, because we will lose the CMP tie there. He actually decides to overfarm, and then he shields, so he might double shield here, and if he does, I will also double shield. Because my Diggersby is going to have a rough time taking this thing out. Unfortunately, it was just another Flame Charge, which means he will beat me to another... Oh, we did it again. We switched at the wrong time. Alright, we come in with the Lickitung here. We have to sack it. Or the Diggersby. I mean, I guess this makes sense. In comes the triple boosted Brave Bird. Okay, I guess it made sense to come in with the Diggersby because there's a Swampert. But that Brave Bird... That Brave Bird legit killed Diggersby. It's not... there's no Poké Center revive. It's dead. It's fully dead. It will never live again. There is no CPR you can give to Diggersby to resurrect it. I had to build a new Diggersby after that match. GG's. Alright, picking up a positive lead here. They switch into a Mew. We've got a great response to Mew. Actually, we have 2 responses to Mew, but if they're running Surf, then Diggersby doesn't do as well. But both my back Pokemon as normal types are going to double resist the Shadow Claws. If this is a Wild Charge, so be it. I tried to throw on his 11th Shadow Claw, which would be when he gets the 2 Wild Charges, but he decided to wait and then throw the Surf. So I expect this one to be the Wild Charge. I don't know why he baited there, because Lickitung can tank a Wild Charge. Yeah, and Bedelio. So we're able to get a shield and take out the thing. And they come back in with the Medicham as expected, so we can do a little bit of damage. Hoping he doesn't shield this, because my charge moves from Wobbuffet are going to do essentially nothing. So we have the fighter right where we want him. So we're going to be able to just no-shield everything here. Actually going straight Power Punch, which might be a mistake on his end. Do you have Ice Punch on that thing? I guess if you're running Power Punch and Psychic, I guess maybe go for the Power Punch. I think maybe that makes more sense. He shields the return, so maybe he actually has a huge brains and is calling what I have in the back there. Okay, so please let me Hyper Beam you. How dare you? All these people coming in here with their stupid Galarian Stunfisk, and they're like, all right, here we go. Let's see if I can beat the last Pokemon. And they see the Diggersby, and they immediately think, not gonna let him win. Not gonna let him win. Just let me Hyper Beam you, please. If you see me and your last Pokemon is a Galarian Stunfisk, and I come in with my Diggersby, just stay in. Please let me Hyper Beam you. I really want to Hyper Beam you. Okay, so this time there's a Shadow Vic in the lead, which is a very dangerous Pokemon for this team. We come in with the Diggersby, which is a questionable decision, but at least we can do super effective to Diggersby, or to Victory Bell with the Fire Punch. So we go straight for the Hyper Beam there, which probably a mistake. It's a Shadow Politoed. They're probably likely to shield. So they do have a lot of energy here, and I want to save my Lickitung for... Well, actually, no. I know what I'm going to do here. I want to come in with the Wobbuffet, and I want to farm up a crap load of energy. A ton of energy, because I want to be able to throw a Mirror Coat at that Shadow Vic later, because Mirror Coat hits for super effective. They go for the Blizzard, which actually does a lot. Oh, I had the opportunity. I had the opportunity to go for the Mirror Coat, and I squandered it. I squandered it. I just automatically switched like a frickin' ding-dong. Alright, a dump fart face. Alright, 12-year-old insults are over. We shielded up. Fortunately, a Leaf Blade, not an Acid Spray, and their last Pokemon is a Talonflame. Is this still doable? Is this still doable? Okay. Gonna have to shield this. I hope it's not a CMP tie. Okay, it wasn't a CMP tie. We come in with the Wobbuffet. We're going to go for the Mirror Coat here because I expect them to shield. And now we're going to go for the return if they let us. Are they going to... They attempt to farm down. Big mistake, buddy. You're about to get returned. It's going to do... I mean, it does something. It does enough, okay? It does enough so we can lick this thing down. Lick it down, and then what's the last Pokemon? Oh, yeah, the Politoed. So it's a good thing we saved this energy on the Lickitung here. So heads up play from past Shrady. Actually coming through with a Vicroy. Can't believe it. No wonder he's #1 on the leaderboard. In fact, he's no longer #1 on the leaderboard. As you see there, he has been demoted to Scrub. So no surprises there, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you leave a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe. You made it this far. This video is long as frick. So yeah, and also if you want to check out the merch, link in the description. Do the flashing link in the description thing. Link in the description, link in the description. Go, 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 go. You know, coffee actually tastes better out of this cup. Okie dokie. So if you guys have crazy teams to use in the Kanto Cup. Go ahead and do your battles, and then link in the description as well for the battle submission form if you want to get featured on the channel. Because yeah, Kanto Cup's coming up, and we're gonna be covering that stuff, unfortunately. So, but anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: Billy Bravebird, Running Froggy, The North Star, Doug J. Dempsey, Ryan Borowski, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Tech Freak, Silver Infortuna, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Mitsukata, Kit Kulek, Edward O'Neill, Senor Stacks, Grizzinator, Winterfang, Lord of the Azam Bomberil, Daniel Timms, and Ray Rafik.